It's always great if you can get breakfast in the morning, and Lynn managed to find a street sweeper who pointed her right into this cafe that looks pretty cool. So breakfast is on the way. Thank you to Lynn this morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's very chilly at the moment. It's not going to stay cold all day, but it's quite chilly at the moment. So we're walking through the streets of Astorga. We've had a lovely breakfast, thanks to Lynn and the street sweeper. It's 7:30, so we're right on schedule, and hopefully it'll be a lovely walk today.
Yes.
So
See you later.
See you later. Good morning. So we're in the little town of Murias, about 5k on from Astorga. We stopped for a coffee, and once again, every other time we've been through here, it's been absolutely crazy busy. And there's a few people here, but not very many. And I really do think there seems to be a playoff between all of the bookable accommodation is booked, so there's a sense that the Camino is full. But in terms of actual numbers of people walking, once again, there's nowhere near as many people on the road from Astorga as there has been in previous Caminos. And we left at 7:30 when we normally leave. So again, I'm not 100% sure how that all adds up. Okay, so we're on the road. It's 8:45. Mountains in the distance. We'll be on those after lunch.
Into the countryside now.
Into the countryside, yep. And at the moment, it's a gorgeous day. Now the temperature will just keep climbing, so eventually it'll go from gorgeous to too hot. But that seems to be the way it goes. But so far, so good. Tour de France just overtook us. So it's almost 9:30, and that looks like Santa Catalina coming into view. We might have a bit of a short stop there, have a quick break. So this is us just coming into the edge of Santa Catalina. And over on the left, those mountains that seemed so far away yesterday when Lynn was photographing them have crept up on us. I think they're saying to us, come on, cross the mountains. This is a lovely entrance to a town. Bushes either side, and the old church up ahead with the bells.
And the stalks.
Oh yeah, and the stalks. Almost missed them. And unlike yesterday, have a look at Lynn's sky. Not a cloud. I think we might have a bit of a sit here for a while. So the countryside completely changes when you pass Astorga. You've left the Meseta behind and you're heading up into the mountains. I think we're about 1,000 metres. Well, the Meseta itself is up there, it's 700 or 800 metres. But the countryside has completely changed. Buen Camino. We just got Buen Camino'd by a couple of cyclists. So yes, it's gorgeous walking today so far. Not sure what the significance of the TP tents are over there. Maybe it's a new albergue. But anyway, it's just 10:30. And we're just approaching El Ganso. So this is the last little village before we start climbing again to go to Ravenal. So I think from here to Ravenal, from this town to Ravenal, is about 6 kilometres. The day's warming up, but great walking weather at the moment. Okay, it's 11:30. It's heated up considerably. It's pretty warm at the moment. We're between El Ganso and Ravenal. So we think we'll get into Ravenal at about 12:15, something like that. This section is quite warm walking at the moment.
It's supposed to be 21, but when you're walking with the full sun on you,
yeah, it feels a bit warmer.
yeah,
But we can actually see Ravenal in the distance.
which is a nice thing.
And then further up on the mountain we can see Foncebadon, which is our end point. So, yep.
A lot
So
of climbing more to do.
a lot of climbing to do. But in the middle of all the climbing there will be a lunch.
Yes. That's all we think about. Is us going.
All right, guys, more later.
Bye. Flowers are starting to come in a lot better. Hopefully tomorrow this will just be a mass of flowers. The lavender is beautiful.
So the uphill section in the last couple of kilometres heading up to Ravenal is actually pretty tricky. Rough surface, pretty steep. It certainly warms you up before heading into town. Good afternoon.
Hi guys.
So it's 1 o'clock. We just left Ravenal behind us. We've got a 5 kilometre climb now to take us up to Foncebadon. It's quite warm, so we'll be looking for shade.
As you can see, we're totally differently dressed from
Yeah.
when we left this morning.
So yeah, I mean it's the weather app reckons it's 19 or 20, and it probably is because when you stand in the shade, it feels like that. But when it's on you when you're walking, you feel a lot hotter. So we're just going to plod away. It's just gone 1 o'clock. We reckon 2:30 we should get there. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Anyway, we will report back.
Bye.
Hey guys, it's 1:45. It's really hot and this is a steep old climb. The trail is different than we recall. Maybe it grew over in COVID and they've regraded it. I think it was always this steep, maybe we just forgot. But I gotta tell you, this is a hard old climb. I don't know where Lynn is. She fell over about 1 kilometre ago and I left her. So
I'm here.
the rumour are
Leading the way.
she's leading the way. All right, dudes, more later. Hey guys, it's just gone 2 o'clock. We're still climbing. We think we're a long way up. Don't know how far we've still got to go. I'm guessing 15 minutes, but it's hot. And I've got to tell you, that hour from Ravenal to here is a workout.
And the terrain, look at what we're walking on. This is actually good.
Yeah, it's
from
slippery
what
as.
we have been walking on.
All right, more to go. Okay, it's just gone 2. We've climbed a long, long way, but then all of a sudden, Foncebadon. That's one of those buildings that's got our name on it, I reckon.
Sorry?
Guys, how you going?
Hi.
No, we're not in heaven. We've made it to Convento. We're here. We're here at 2:15. I got to tell you, I found that really hard, but someone else in the expedition thought it was pretty cool. What is that all about?
Yeah, I didn't think it was that hard. I like it when you have to watch where you're putting your feet and that. It takes your mind off it.
Go figure. Anyway, more later. Bye. So way down there on the plain is Astorga, where we left this morning. It's a couple of, quite a few hundred metres lower down, and we walked from there up here today. So we're in Foncebadon.
It's quite hard for us to even imagine that we've done that ourselves. But you just put one foot in front of the other.
And away you go.
Yeah.
So it's about 7 o'clock in the evening. We've just had tea.
For once we've been able to have an early tea, which is lovely.
Yeah, our place where we're staying starts the kitchen at 5, which is quite amazing. So we're just going to have a bit of a walk through Foncebadon and take a few pictures. But generally, how do you reckon we went today?
Good.
I think we went well.
Yeah.
It was hard old climbing from Ravenel up here.
Oh yeah, the terrain was really rough, and I presume we're going to meet a bit of that on the way down tomorrow, which we have before.
Yeah.
But we just have to be careful.
That's it, yeah. And now we're only a couple of kilometres away from the cruise de Ferro for tomorrow morning.
That'll be good. It's going to be a beautiful morning,
Yeah,
so that
it
I'm
should be
looking
good.
forward to that. It should be beautiful.
Yeah. Okay, guys, more later.
Bye.
Hey, guys, how you going?
Hi.
So it's in the evening, we've had tea, we've just been out for a walk up and down Foncebadon, which is an absolutely delightful village these
Yeah,
days.
it's really grown into itself.
Yeah, and just thinking back on some of the lovely things that just happened out of the blue today, and one of them was when I was in buying a coffee, and Lynn was talking to Reverend Steve. Now, he's one of the group of Canadians who we've been able to chat with on and off the whole time.
Yeah. And Steve and I got into a conversation about leaving things at the cross tomorrow. And then he just produced these little crosses and gave Michael and I one and a sheet that describes what it's about. And what it ended up being was that when he was 13, he used to go out with his grandfather and cut down these white ash trees, which are really strong, hard timber.
Yeah.
And he's carved these crosses out of that wood that he's still got left after all that time. And he brought 50 with him this time. He's done it once before and did the same thing. And he's been giving it to people along the way. And I thought that was very special.
Oh yeah, that'll be a keepsake that we'll cherish.
Yeah, I said to Steve, I don't have to leave it at the cross, do I? Can I put it on my pack for next time? And he said, yeah, sure, that's no problem. So yeah, very good.
And the other really lovely thing is the most delightful people who we've been walking with.
In the world.
Yeah, from Scotland.
Yeah, we caught up with them again tonight.
Wendy and Rocco, and they were just out having a drink, and we sat down with them. And you know, if you ever had a chance, you know, when you listen to Billy Connolly and he tells lovely stories, they have the best stories and
really sweet
outlook
people.
on life.
Yeah.
So we're very, very lucky to have spent an hour with them tonight anyway. So
and I've hooked Wendy in. I said, you've got to be on Facebook so I can keep in contact with you forever. No, they're really sweet people.
And we made a pact that Lynn and I will go to Scotland and they'll make us Indian food for tea.
How's that? No, really special.
More on that later. But anyway, I hope you get the gist of this. We've had a lovely day, some hard walking, but you know what? If you're prepared to do it, it is really well worth it.
Yeah, there's a lot of hard parts in it.
Yeah.
But the special parts of it just make it all worthwhile.
Yeah. So there you go. That's enough from us for tonight. We're off to the cross tomorrow, and more tomorrow.
Yeah, bye guys.